Governor Kim Reynolds and Lieutenant Governor Adam Gregg are making final rounds throughout Iowa to discuss important issues before the November election. Gregg made his stop in the Wapello County Republican headquarters on Wednesday, October 25th.
So 12 days, you can expect to see Governor and I traveling all over the state over the course of these 12 days. We started out yesterday with a RV tour. We've got an RV that's got some big pictures of Governor Reynolds on there, and we did 5 or 6 stops yesterday. I split off and came down here today.
Republican candidates Ruben Neff and Sherilyn Westrich for County Attorney and Iowa House District 81, respectively, were there as well.
Because we want to make our case to Iowans. We want to earn their vote. We want to earn the opportunity to represent Iowans in these roles for the next 4 years. And that means getting out there, answering Iowans' questions, meeting with them, shaking their hand, and laying out our vision for the future.
Gregg talked about Future Ready Iowa, Governor Reynolds' qualifications, and much more.
I can tell you why Governor Reynolds is qualified. First of all, she is the first woman governor in state history, which I think is a pretty darn big deal in and of itself. But it's more than just making history. I think she's the most qualified new governor in Iowa history. She's got experience at the county level, serving for 14 years as the Clark County Treasurer. She was then elected to the state Senate, where she represented the most rural district in our state. She then was chosen to be Governor Branstad's lieutenant governor, and she served in that role for 6.5 years and completely redefined the role. And now she's been serving for nearly 1.5 years in the role of governor. And she's got an outstanding record of accomplishment in that time period. In her first condition of the state address, she laid out the priorities of our administration. Every single one of those things got done. And almost all of them were done in a bipartisan manner, and even some of the most challenging issues, like job training. We've got more jobs than we have people to fill the jobs in the state of Iowa. It's a good problem to have, but it means we need to do a better job of training Iowans. She proposed the Future Ready Iowa Act. It was passed unanimously. Mental health is a challenge for every state in the union, including ours. Governor Reynolds proposed a bill, and not only did it pass with bipartisan support, it passed unanimously. So this is a governor who can bring together Iowans of all backgrounds, of all political beliefs, on even the most challenging issues our state faces.
However, a big topic was opponent Fred Hubbell and his plans for Iowans' taxes.
Fred Hubbell wants to take more of Iowans' money to spend more on his priorities. Governor Reynolds and I want to keep more of Iowans' money in their own paychecks and let them decide how they want to spend it.
He also had a message for first-time voters.
I tell you what, we've got great things going on in the state, particularly for young folks. There is incredible opportunity here in Iowa. Like I said, we've got more jobs than we have people to fill them. And that's the result of good policy decisions, making sure that we're a low-tax business environment, making sure that we're a light-touch regulatory environment. And what that means is job creators want to invest here. And when they do that, that means that young people have opportunities. They have opportunities to have good jobs, get the skills that they need, and then be able to support their family. And there are great opportunities right here in Iowa. That's part of what the Future Ready Iowa Act is all about, is making connections to the job opportunities that are here in the state of Iowa, and doing that earlier on in the educational process, even during K-12 education, getting them exposed to the great opportunities that are often available right in their backyards. And if we can connect them to those jobs, get them the training that they need to be able to fill them, those are folks that can stay in our communities instead of going elsewhere. They can go into those jobs, and it doesn't always necessarily take a 4-year degree. And sometimes the student debt that comes with that. Sometimes it's a 2-year degree. Sometimes it's a skill certification or even an apprenticeship where you can earn while you learn. So that would be my message to young people who are voting the first time. We want to make sure that there's opportunities for you, that Iowa is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. We've made a lot of the right decisions to do that, but we can do even better, and we'd love to have their support.
The Republican headquarters is at 608 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa, and there is more information on their Facebook page. For Ottumwa Radio, I'm Erin Fraser.